Number 13 Texas Tech men's basketball lost to Arizona State last night, 72-67. So what exactly happened? I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And I do know that JT Toppin did exit the game with a lower body injury in the second half. We'll have to wait and see about the stats for him going forward, because if it's a long-term deal, that's going to affect their NCAA tournament run down the line. This is not even mentioning what are they going to do in the Big 12, regular season wise, and the Big 12 tournament. This is what I also call an epitome of brutality. Arizona State's not going to go to the NCAA tournament unless they win the conference tournament. I'm just saying that right now. Arizona State's 14-12 on the year, 5-8 in the Big 12, while Texas Tech drops down to 19-7 on the year, 9-4 in the Big 12. Arizona State was up at halftime, 37-36. Obviously, both of the teams in the second half scored a little bit less. Arizona State with 35 points, while Texas Tech with 31. But there's honestly more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go over the last minute of the game. This is besides the stats, of course. Okay, with around 45 seconds left, Maurice Odom from Arizona State missed like a short jump shot, and Luke Boyer got defensive board for Texas Tech, and Maurice Odom fouled around 41 seconds left, and Jalen Petty went to the line, made the first free throw, but missed the second, so 69-65 at that point. Arizona State was up. Santiago True eight got defensive board for Arizona State, but Maurice Odom turned the ball over around 32 seconds left, which was stolen by Christian Anderson from Texas Tech, and he made a layup around 29 seconds left to make it a 2-point game. 69-67, Arizona State was up. So around 23 seconds left, Noah Miusen turned the ball over, which was stolen by Donovan Atwell, but Santiago True fouled, and Donovan Atwell went to the line, missed a 1-on-1. Arizona State got the defensive board, and like in terms of like out of bounds or not, apparently, and Texas Tech did challenge it. They were charged with the timeout. Around 10 seconds left, Anthony Johnson missed a layup. Then Arizona State got the offensive board. And then around 8 seconds left, Jalen Petty fouled for Texas Tech, and Anthony Johnson went to the line, missed the first free throw, but made the second to make it 70-67. Arizona State did call a timeout. Christian Anderson did turn the ball over around 1 second left. Santiago stole the ball for Arizona State. But at the very end of the day, Texas Tech had the foul again, even though that game pretty much was out of reach at that point. And Christian Anderson fouled for Texas Tech, and Maurice Odom went to the line, made both free throws. And Leon Horner turned the ball over for Texas Tech, which was stolen by Masamba Diop from Arizona State. And that was the ball game right there. Texas Tech shot 44% from the field on 54 attempts, 41% on threes, on 22 attempts, 77% on free throws, on 13 attempts, 36 rebounds, 11 of those offensive, 15 assists. Now 17 turnovers, that's way too much. 4 steals, 5 blocks, 19 fouls. How many points off the bench? I mean, Josiah Mosley with 4, Leon Horner with 4, so 8 bench points, 3 double-digit scores. And JT Toppin, in those 32 minutes that he did play, he had 20 points. Then Donovan Atwell with 12 points, and Christian Anderson with the 18. So 50 points among 3 players, and nobody scored 6 more points this game for Texas Tech. Now, Arizona State had many bench points. Anthony Johnson with 11 points, Trevor Best with 2, that's 13, plus Alan Mekeba with 1, so 14 points off the bench, and 4 double-digit scores later combined for Maurice Odom with 23 points, Masamba Diop with 14, so that's 37 right there, plus Santiago's 13. That's 50 points right there, and then Anthony Johnson's 11, like I mentioned earlier. So, 50, 61 points, and Noah Miusen had 6 points on the 6 points or more. And Arizona State shot the same percentage, 44% on 59 attempts, 39% on threes on 18 attempts, 76% on free throws on 17 attempts, 31 rebounds, 10 of those offensive, 14 assists, 9 turnovers, 9 steals, 5 blocks, and 15 fouls. Now we're going to go to the points on turnovers, points on the paint, fast break points as well. Points off turnovers did favor Arizona State in this game, 21-17. 6. Same thing goes for fast break points, 9-5, and 5 points in pain favored Arizona State as well, 32-30. What's the next 5 games here? And this does impact NCAA tournament seeding down the line for Texas Tech. I'm just saying, because a bad loss is not a good thing at this point. Well, you're going to have to play against a Kansas State team that just beat Baylor with an interim coach next Texas Tech. But luckily that game is at home for you. On February 21st, February 24th, you got Cincinnati at home. I don't think you should lose that game. Then again, who thought you were going to lose Arizona State on the road? Granted, I know JT Hopping did get hurt. But still. Then you got to go on the road to Iowa State, February 28th. That's not exactly ideal. Then you get TCU at home. They're fighting for NCAA tournament lives on March 3rd. March 7th, you got to go on the road to BYU. But that's going to be a BYU team without Richie Saunders for the rest of the year with the torn ACL. Now, Arizona State, your next game is at Baylor. We'll have to wait and see about that game. That's why I don't. On February 21st, then you got to go on the road to TCU. They're fighting for the NCAA tournament lives February 24th. February 28th, you got Utah home. March 3rd, you got Kansas at home. I don't think it should matter there. But then again, who thought you were going to beat Texas Tech? Though they were without JT Toppin at the very end. I know. And then you got to go on the road to Iowa State. March 7th. This is besides conference tournament and all this for both these teams. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Ultimate goals. Now it's more. Some of my scores like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it, sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch, and if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.